to have a relationship with God is to actually have conversations with God, asking Him for His guidance before you make a decision, getting Him to weigh on your situation. Because at the end of the day, we have choice. We can act on things blindly. The problem is we don't take the time to reflect on the consequences of that decision. If something bad happens, we just be like, oh man, that didn't work out right, and we move on. But if we actually took the time to say, hey God, what do you think about this? Because I really want to pursue this woman, but I don't know how it's going to work out. Now, by you having this conversation, you get to reflect on what you're doing, why you want to do it, and if it aligns with righteousness. I had a conversation with God about a woman. It's somebody that I've been talking to, but we stopped talking, and I wanted to know, should I start talking to her again? And upon me having this conversation with God, I realized that I'm in a different place in my life now. She was willing to offer me everything that I've always wanted with her. But everything that I always wanted isn't what I want anymore. Her opportunity of giving me the family that I desired, that was the old me. Since the beginning of 2020, or definitely the beginning of 2020. I decided that I was going to stop living for myself and I was going to start living for God. And her coming into my life was almost like a test. Because if I had chose her, I would have been living back in 2019, 2018, 2017. Maybe 2020, my decision in having that conversation with God was my graduation, so to speak. Because I definitely feel different. I feel like I graduated. I used to be a slave to sin, but not all sin. I had my brand of sin, as we all do. And when I came back into God, He was just like, you got to cut these things out. And I thought it would be harder than it actually was, but it wasn't. It was fairly easy. So I'm going to get into that on another video. Moral of this story is, have conversations with God. Talk to Him, because He really got your back. He's not going to lead you astray. And use your discernment, because the devil could talk to you too. If it doesn't sound like it's righteousness, if it doesn't add up to the standard that you know for a fact that God has for you, that's not God. So, put God first. Have conversations with Him, not just prayers. Pray to Him as well, but have conversations. Like how I'm talking to you guys right now and y'all not responding. I talk to God the same way, and He responds. And it may not be immediate. In fact, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be immediate. But when you get His message, it's going to be so clear. And it's always going to be of righteousness. And it's always going to benefit you. It's going to benefit the person or the situation that you're thinking about. It's going to line up perfectly. Test it out. Have a conversation with Him about something that's important in your life and see where it goes. Do this. Let me know in the comments how it worked out for you. Peace.